Hello, Tubies. Today, we delve into a topic that has been stirring up controversy and debate: ministerial salaries and the perceived sacrifices made by politicians. I understand that this is a sensitive and contentious issue, and I invite you to share your thoughts and comments as we explore the complexities surrounding this topic. In many countries, the remuneration of political leaders has long been a subject of contention. The argument for high salaries is often rooted in the idea that attractive compensation packages are necessary to attract competent individuals and discourage corruption. On the other hand, some believe that the call to public service should stem from a genuine desire to serve the people, rather than a pursuit of personal financial gain. Our discussion today centers on a specific case, the Ridout controversy, which has given rise to renewed discussions about ministerial salaries and the sacrifices politicians make. It appears that there is a lingering discontent regarding the compensation and benefits received by ministers, particularly in light of their perceived sacrifices. One aspect that has raised eyebrows is the rental of government bungalows by ministers. Critics argue that these housing arrangements represent a misallocation of public resources. While some ministers argue that such accommodations are necessary for the smooth operation of their roles, the public continues to question whether these benefits are justified, given the high salaries ministers already receive. Furthermore, there seems to be a discrepancy between the public's perception of sacrifice and the reality experienced by politicians. It is disconcerting when politicians, who have justified their high salaries by emphasizing the sacrifices they make, appear to waver in their commitment to these sacrifices when it suits them. This inconsistency can lead to a sense of entitlement that erodes public trust. As citizens, we cannot overlook the fact that it is often the people who bear the brunt of societal burdens. While ministers earn substantial salaries, the average citizen struggles with increasing costs of living, housing prices, transportation expenses, and job insecurity. It becomes difficult for the public to empathize with the notion of ministerial sacrifice when their own hardships are disregarded. The issue of entitlement is not limited to compensation and benefits. Elections also come into focus. Sometimes, political parties with overwhelming majorities express disappointment over losing a few seats, leading them to label opposition voters as free riders. This attitude fails to acknowledge the diverse needs and aspirations of the electorate, who often have to contend with limited resources while striving for a share of an ever-shrinking pie. In any democratic society, it is essential for political leaders to be accountable and responsive to the concerns of their constituents. Transparency, effective governance, and a commitment to serving the best interests of the people are vital to maintaining public trust. It is crucial for leaders to engage in constructive dialogue and actively address the issues raised by their constituents, ensuring that decisions and actions align with the values and needs of the society they serve. As we conclude this discussion, it is clear that the topic of ministerial salaries and sacrifice is multifaceted and evokes strong emotions. While differing opinions exist on the appropriate remuneration for political leaders, it is essential for governments to strike a balance that reflects the realities of their societies. Moreover, politicians must be mindful of the public's concerns and demonstrate a genuine commitment to serving the people, in both words and actions. Thank you for joining me today. I encourage you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Let's engage in a respectful and insightful discussion on this important topic.